Hello everyone, this is Miss Bramlett and I'm just checking on everyone. Um, Hi everyone, this is Miss Bramlett and I am checking on everyone because I know it's probably been a busy couple weeks. I hope everyone has settled in with their new schedules and you are finding all your classes and your material using Canvas. And if you're not, you need to contact me and I can help you out. I do want to just look at a couple of things. The first item is the syllabus quiz. Just make sure you have completed that quiz. It's just one I accept question, and it's not quizzing you on the syllabus. You're just hitting accept and enter, and that's it. As far as module due dates and email questions, I try to answer all questions during the week. I know that's not always entirely possible, so I ask that you try to send me questions before Friday afternoons so that I can devote 100% of my attention and time to those questions. Also, when you send me a question, explain that you are in PAS. I also teach several education courses for the college, and so it's important to know what class and also the module number and the assignment number and the specific question within that assignment. Just asking, I need help with number 3, does not give me enough information to help you. And, sometimes I can help you without even looking in a textbook or whatnot, but I need to know what the question is. Just saying number 3, I wish I was psychic, but I'm not. So, to kind of make that easier and quicker, just tell me exactly what question you have, and I will get that answer. I can't talk today. That answer to you as soon as possible. Okay, so a couple other things. Several of you have turned in your grit assignment, but I'm sure more of you are waiting because the due date is not until Monday. So let's go ahead and look at grit and the unit expectations. I can get it to open. It's very slow. The computer must know it's Friday as well. Okay, so you all probably have already read the textbook chapter that goes along with this, but you're just supposed to define and describe grit, and you are also to learn how to use Canvas, campus email, and just effectively communicating through email with your advisor. And you are all to watch that. And then this is the grit inventory. Now, to do the grit inventory, you are just to answer the questions, then add up your the amount and divide it by 12, and that'll give you your score. And your score is somewhere between 1 and 5. Then you are to write a response to me saying, or answering these questions. Does the score match up with what you think your score should be? And would you like to improve your grit? What ways can your grit level help or hurt you in achieving goals? Are there specific ways you could improve your grit? Do you have a support system? If so, who is it composed of? Okay, then all you do is submit that to me. And as I said, this due date will be moved to January the 28th. Here is the PDF. And it's pretty simple. You just answer the questions. It says, please respond to the following 12 items. Be honest, there are no right or wrong answers. And then you are to add up all the points. Okay, here's the scoring. Add up all the points and then divide by 12. That will give you a 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1. And that determines how much grit that you have, according to this survey. Okay, now this is actually due in another week or so, a little over a week. You are to communicate with your advisor. So you need to type this in a Word document. Okay, I'll just read it to you. Type on a Word document, not as an email, what you would like to send to your advisor, such as your name, ID, major, future plans, and an introduction for yourself. Then ask yourself, does this email have these components? Do you address the professor correctly? Even though I do not have my doctorate yet and I'm working towards that, I am still just Mrs. Bramlett or Instructor Bramlett. Do you have something in the subject line? In other words, don't leave the subject line blank because, sometimes when professors, when they categorize their emails or when they see which one needs attention quickly, they go by the subject line. Is everything spelled out correctly? There are, and grammar, are you using proper grammar? There are apps you can get that help you improve on your grammar. There's one that I love. It's called Grammarly, and it tells you exactly what to correct, but it also shows you how to correct it, why it needs to be corrected. So it's a great little app. It's called Grammarly. Okay, so after you answer these questions for yourself, submit the Word document as the assignment, and you do that down here. All right, and 6 of you have already turned it in, so that's awesome. Okay, and then going into the next week, you are to do the Module 3 Start Strong, set goals, and learn about yourself. This is where we really start describing academic goals and figuring out what motivates us, and also identifying what intelligences we have. And we'll talk about that, in depth in another video. All right, so let's go back to announcements. Again, I just want to remind you that announcements are very important. This is where I communicate directly to you. I will also be sending out some surveys soon, some forms, and that is another way that you can communicate with me. But first and foremost, announcements. And then to see how to navigate this course, use the modules. This shows you exactly start to finish all the way to the end. Now, I have opened up everything, and some people have asked me, can I work ahead? Of course you can. You can work as far ahead as you would like to. I do want to mention, though, if you do not turn in assignments by these due dates, if I do not have an assignment, let's say for January 28th, I do have to give you an absence. So that is how we're going to use the due dates this semester. It just tells me if you are present or absent. All right, well, those are all the updates I had for you this week. I hope you have a wonderful, restful weekend. And again, you have one assignment, and that assignment is due January 28th, and it is the GRIT assignment. We will see you later.